নমস্কাৰ শ্ৰোতাসকল, আজিৰ চলন্তিকালৈ আপোনালোকক স্বাগতম। আজিৰ অনুষ্ঠানত শুনক ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ ভেলী ফাৰ্টিলাইজাৰ কৰ্পোৰেশ্যন লিমিটেডৰ অধ্যক্ষ আৰু পৰিচালন সঞ্চালক ডক্টৰ শিৱ প্ৰসাদ মহান্তিৰ সৈতে হোৱা সাক্ষাৎ গ্ৰহণ কৰিছে মানস প্ৰতিম শৰ্মাই।
সমূহ শ্ৰোতাকে আজিৰ অনুষ্ঠানলৈ আদৰণি জনাইছোঁ। আজি আমাৰ সৈতে আছে ডক্টৰ শিৱ প্ৰসাদ মহান্তি ডাঙৰীয়া, তেখেত CMD নামৰূপৰ ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ ভেলী ফাৰ্টিলাইজাৰ কৰ্পোৰেশ্যন লিমিটেড, যাক আমি চমুকৈ BVFCL বুলি জানো। डॉक्टर मोहंती जी, आपका स्वागत है इस कार्यक्रम में।
नमस्कार
जी,
धन्यवाद जी कार्यक्रम में बुलाने के लिए।
जी सर, would you please tell us how your organization is actively participating in the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, and what's your experience so far through these activities?
So here I will tell you one thing, Mohanty, that government has come up with a noble idea of examining and propagating the schemes which government of India has already cleared for and implemented for the common people. So this Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra is a part of that exercise, just to aware the people in the last mile of this country to know about the schemes of government of India and whether they are benefited. Those who are benefited, they can tell how it has affected their livelihood and how it has affected their social cultural existence in the country. All this experience they can describe, and those who are not benefited, they can know about the scheme. Immediately they can approach to the local nearby panchayats or nearby block office to get benefit of that scheme.
Right. And since the government is propagating on natural farming, particularly in Northeast, and some of the states are doing really good in this sector in natural farming, or what also we say organic farming. Now, what's your experience, sir, during this program, during this event? What is the awareness level of our farmers in Northeast or in Assam particularly on the uses of fertilizers or this sort of equipments or the things while they are doing cultivation and other activities?
Yes, very good question. I will tell you that in this Jatra BVFCL Brahmaputra Valley Fertilizer, which is the only urea manufacturing unit in Northeast, we are also involved in this Jatra. Main basic theme of involvement of BVFCL is that if you see in country, also in Northeast, the soil quality is getting deteriorated by application of chemical fertilizer years together. So we are also educating the farmers to go about the natural source of farming along with the chemical fertilizer, so that the soil quality can be maintained. I will tell you one thing here. Actually, we are propagating that bio-fertilizer and organic fertilizer should be supplemented with chemical fertilizer, not an alternative. In an alternative, you will see that the productivity will come down, but simultaneously we have to maintain our soil health. That's why this bio-fertilizer and chemical fertilizer can be used side by side by reducing some quantity of chemical fertilizer application, so that farmer can maintain his soil health, farmer can save his soil, and also the productivity can increase. In this respect, we have started one demonstration, that is drone demonstration, where the nano urea is being demonstrated to the farmers how to spray in the field. What happens whenever you apply a chemical urea, granulated urea, that is being 30% is taken by the plant, by your water and other sources, and also some quantity is fixed in the soil. So after this nitrogen fixation, the soil gets acidic. जैसा आपका शरीर में in your body also, if you get acidic effect, it damages your health. Similarly, soil becomes acidic and soil health is damaged. That's why Government of India has come up with this nanotechnology, which will be sprayed on the leaves of the crop, so that the fertilizer can be absorbed through the leaves and nothing goes to the soil and get fixed. So this way we are propagating the things to the farmers. We are explaining to Northeast farmers, and you will astonish to observe that during the now urgent date, we might have conducted nearly 800 demonstrations Everywhere we have got a very good response. Farmers are coming forward. Where from I will get this drone? What is the cost of the drone? How to spray the things? In this context, again I will say that Government of India has come up with a new scheme of Namo Drone Didi.
Right.
The self-help group of the country, 15,000 self-help group of the country ladies will be trained. 15,000 pilots will be trained to fly this drone in their nearby areas. Farmers can approach them and they can spray those fertilizer, pesticides through these drones, and their livelihood can be maintained through these drones. So now we have started this scheme also. We are giving now 18 drones have been allotted to BBFCL to distribute these self-help groups and trained 18 lady pilots particularly, on which January 26th Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji will be inaugurating this exercise. And through that basis, you will see that this type of natural things will be sprayed on the crop itself, and soil fixation and soil infertility, it will be totally eliminated.
Okay. Since you are the versatile in this field, and how do you see, sir, by using of drone, how it would be a game changer for a particularly in Northeast agri sector?
It will be a game changer in the Northeast because you will see that first of all, it will start giving extra income to the unemployed youth as well as unemployed girls to have pilot training, to acquire a drone, because you have seen that in this drone, Government of India has announced 80% subsidy and also 20% loan with 3% rate of interest. So an entrepreneur can come up with purchasing a drone and giving these drones on rent to the farmers in the nearby place. First of all that. Second thing, Northeast, if you see that there are a lot of cropping patterns which is already been decided by the government of Northeast, different states, and this advanced technology of drone application will have a game changer. You will see in the coming years, the entire country will be benefited by this type of new technology, and farmers. And most of all, another thing is that if you see the application of drone, the health hazard will be reduced, because whenever somebody goes to spray the pesticides in the tea garden or the other places, you must have seen that with the wind, those pesticides can come again to their mouth or again to their face. These are creating health hazards. But when flying the drone, only one person can stand in a corner of the field and every field can be covered. So this will be a great game changer in this country towards the agriculture dynamics, I can tell you.
Right. And tell us your product, Mukta. What the queries that have been raised by the farmers, by the concerned persons during the event, Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, and how this Mukta is working?
I will say you that Mukta Urea has got its own brand image in the Northeast itself. Farmers are totally convinced with the Mukta Urea, but now we have also given the biofertilizer in Mukta brand to the farmers, and farmers are quite well aware of every efficacy of Mukta product, and they themselves are having I would like to say that their inclination towards Mukta is very much, and being the only fertilizer plant in Northeast, BBFCL has given its footstep in every corner of the Northeast itself.
Right. And since you are involved in this sector, particularly in Northeast, you visited many places. What is the awareness, in general, awareness level of our farmers in comparison to other regions, other states, in properly using of urea? Government is propagating neem-coated urea and all these related activities. What is our awareness level?
I will say you one thing, that in this question I will give you answer very uprightly. That is, the Northeast farmer is far away from the knowledge what the main heartland farmers have got. So there is a lot of education is needed to educate the farmer regarding lesser application of chemical urea, more application of biofertilizer, organic fertilizer, all those things. Also, another problem in Northeast is that for the organic and bio, the quality testing laboratories must be improved, and many more laboratories should come so that farmer can be benefited. And if you see that in Northeast awareness, yes, Government of Assam I have seen, Government of Tripura I have seen, they are doing a lot of things in this respect. And very shortly, I am sure that farmers will be quite competent enough to compete with the heartland farmers for the crop diversification, also the cultivation methodology, also application methodology. All these things will change in the times to come.
Right. And tell us about your expansion plan. How BBCL is functioning right now, and what is your future plan in coming days?
BBFCL is functioning with one urea plant, that is Namrup 3, which is already 95% capacity they are producing. But again, regarding Namrup 4, I would say that yes, state government is quite interested to have Namrup 4. They are already in talk with Oil India, other partners who can give equity to that. And I hope very shortly after this 2024, around 2024-25 Namrup 4, we'll see the light of the day.
Right. And another point is that since Honorable Prime Minister is propagating vocal for local issue, so how does it being implemented by your organization, and how do you see the overall impact of this initiative in Northeast through BBCL?
No, you will see that whenever there is, Honorable Prime Minister's call is there for Atmanirbharta. Now India is almost marching towards the Atmanirbharta of India sector itself. And this plant, Namrup 3, which was once upon a time with only capacity utilization of 60%, now it has come to the 95%. So all Northeast farmers are benefited by this production. And locally you will see, yes, they give preference to Mukta brand and Mukta products, and BBFCL is also driving by tying off with different companies to make quality fertilizer available to my farmers in Northeast so that they will have confidence on this.
Right. And in coming days, since we have another month for Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra remaining, so how do you see your further participation in this event?
No, we are there with the IEC van which is traveling from Panchayat to Panchayat. Our people are there. They are also traveling with the van with drone demonstration. After the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra function, then they are going to the nearby fields. They are demonstrating the drone application to the farmers. It is a part of the program. So as long as the program will continue, we will be continuing our demonstration activities, drone demonstration activities in every area.
Right. And finally your message to the farmers of Northeast, particularly who wants to learn more about the proper use of urea and fertilizer, how can they reach out to you? How can they, get more knowledge?
No, actually I will say that in Northeast also, Government of Assam, Government of Tripura, Government of Manipur, they have opened their own call centers, and also Government of India has got their own call center for any type of advisory. In this context also, BBFCL has opened, not only BBFCL, other fertilizer companies have opened Pradhan Mantri Krishi Samriddhi Kendra, PMKSK, which is a part of all activities. From under one umbrella, farmer can get the advisory, agricultural advisory, farmer can get the agriculture inputs, farmer can get the knowledge about agriculture technology. So I will advise all farmers to be associated with all Pradhan Mantri Krishi Samriddhi Kendra in the nearby areas, PMKSKs, because Honorable Prime Minister has got an ambition of making this 4 lakh Pradhan Mantri Krishi Samriddhi Kendras. That is one type of solution for the farmer. All things, starting from farming loan to advisory to agri-funds, everything will be available in this Pradhan Mantri Krishi Samriddhi Kendras. So I will advise all the farmers, please visit nearby PMKSK and from there get all the knowledges. Any difficulty, our officers are there. As a CMD also, I am 24/7 available. My number is very visible to everybody. So they can call us also and we will be helping them at any distress point.
Right. And thank you, Dr. Mohanty ji. You gave us valuable inputs for the BBSK, Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, or along with in general on your organization. Thank you. We wish to have you again through our Akashbani program. Thank you again.
Thank you very much. Namaskar.
চলন্তিকা শুনিলে আজিৰ অনুষ্ঠানত ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ ভেলী ফাৰ্টিলাইজাৰ কৰ্পোৰেশ্যন লিমিটেডৰ অধ্যক্ষ আৰু পৰিচালন সঞ্চালক ডক্টৰ শিৱ প্ৰসাদ মহান্তিৰ সৈতে হোৱা সাক্ষাৎকাৰটি শুনিলে। সাক্ষাৎ গ্ৰহণ আৰু অনুষ্ঠানটিৰ প্ৰযোজনা মানস প্ৰতিম শৰ্মাৰ, সহযোগিতা আগবঢ়ালে অপূৰ্ব মালিয়ে। পৰৱৰ্তী চলন্তিকা শুনিবলৈ পাব অহা সপ্তাহৰ আজিৰ এই একেই সময়তে। নমস্কাৰ।